I chose to come to UMBC because of inclusive excellence, which is something that in other universities is on the strategic plan, on the speech of the leadership of the university. But here at UMBC, it's something that really translates into daily practice on campus. And that's something that I realized already on my very first day on campus when I came for my job talk. On my interactions with the dean, with the professors, I could tell that they were making an effort to make me feel welcome and supported to be my best here on that day. And this is something that we do to our students here, so it's something that makes me feel more fulfilled with my job here. It makes me feel that I'm doing something more meaningful when we're working for a public university where inclusive excellence is something that really translates into classroom practice.
One of the first things that I noticed I was really excited about was the diversity. The diversity in the students that I saw, the diversity just on campus, staff, faculty, and when I met my colleagues, how open they were, how inclusive, the things that they talked about. That's what basically drew me to the school, and also talked about the balance between teaching and research and service, and that's what I was looking for. A place that was balanced, inclusive, diverse, that cared about students and teaching, but also cared about research and social justice.
So why did I choose to come to UMBC? The main reason is that I see it as a very much a growing research school, not someplace that's already solidly established, but someplace that's already a big player and is going to be a much bigger player in my faculty lifetime. So it's an opportunity for me to be part of this growing institution where I, even as young faculty, I can have a lot of say and I can help push things forward instead of just being the recipient of, an age-old institution where I'm yet another researcher.
I was looking for a place that had a good balance of research and teaching, and that's exactly what I found at UMBC. In the theater, you want to keep current with what's going on in the field, and UMBC is located in an absolutely ideal location in the Baltimore and Washington, D.C. area, and it really gives me the opportunity to go out there and work in my field and know what's going on in the field and keep current with that while bringing my students into my professional jobs and also bringing what I've learned in the field back into the classroom.
Well, actually, when I first saw the job advertisement, I was very much excited about this opportunity. And the job description was very, very clearly written, and I can tell whom they're looking for. When I came here for a campus interview, everyone was so friendly. And the most important thing for me was how I can interact with my students. And then the faculty members here, I can feel from them, they really, really value students' input. And then how they interact with their students, how they value students was something very impressive to me.
Unlike most universities, UMBC is remarkably flat and horizontal in their administration. I never feel inhibited, like I can't walk into somebody's office that's more senior than me or higher up than me, whether it's the president, the provost, the dean, or my department chair or my colleagues. Everyone's very supportive and open and wants me to succeed professionally. The second facet is really research, which is very important. I would estimate that in my first month here, I was probably in a different collaborator's or potential collaborator's office almost every day, and that applied to many different departments throughout the campus. And I never had any feeling that the collaborations were anything less than genuine, which is a remarkable feat in today's research climate.
I chose to come to UMBC for a number of reasons. One was I knew the department, I knew many of the faculty, and I knew that they did outstanding research, and I knew that it was the kind of environment where I would get a lot of support. And I have to say that after a year of being here, that's borne out from the way I've been welcomed in the department, the way I've been given resources and space and mentoring and everything. It's pretty clear that they really want you to succeed. You hear horror stories of other places that have, really toxic departmental politics, and that I love the department that I joined here, which is physics, partly just because of the environment and the quality of my colleagues.
I chose UMBC because of its extraordinary diversity in both research and teaching. It's integration of multidisciplinary fields in the different departments, and also the strong welcoming I got when I visited it for the first time. My research is multidisciplinary by itself, so I collaborate with biologists and computer scientists, and when I visited UMBC, I felt that those relationships were already there, so it would be very natural. It was very natural for me to take advantage of those relationships, and I felt that the departments were very integrated between them. All the support by the senior faculty in my department has been translated into obtaining my first grant already in my first year from NSF. So I think that actually it was a very good decision to choose UMBC, and the success of writing several papers and obtaining my first grant in my first year shows how good coming to UMBC was.